Good evening, everyone. This is Brimster, and I'm going to continue playing Alexplorer and quest through the hinterlands. This should be fun. I've done a little bit of soul searching about whether I want to push on to the war within, no, not the war within, Battle for Azeroth with Bremic or not. And I do want to. It's like, do I want to finish Classic on Alexplorer first? So much I want to do.
Congratulations.
So, I did get here and,
Great to meet you.
So out to the front.
Safe travels.
Good to see you out here. Let's get to it. Hi, Butterfly.
See you soon.
The wicked Raven
He's
Tusk.
on the ground.
These Raven Tusk trolls think they're special for being in the Horde. Makes me laugh. See, the funny part is, it doesn't matter if they're part of the Horde or some kind of troll empire or the bloody Burning Legion for that matter. We've fought trolls in these lands for a few centuries now. In fact, I'll be kind enough to let you lend a hand, lass. Grab a weapon and head out to the battlefield and help our boys to the east.
See you soon. Safe travels.
As fun as it is to butt heads with these trolls, we've got another thing to do down here. It'd be nice to get this battle over with, eh? Their commander, Gandranda, sits in the ruined walls to the southeast of the battlefield. Our boys have most of their forces locked up, so I want you to slip in there and take out Gandranda. When they see a human standing over the corpse of their biggest hero, it should take some of the fight out of them.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Hi.
I'd rather be brewing than fighting. With any luck, I can manage both, eh?
Off with you.
I've got plans to brew something special for those pesky trolls. I said for them, the brew what they won't ever forget. A brew that'll have them picking their tusks out of their hillsides. I've got a few ingredients deep in already, but I could use a hand gathering more. At the bottom of the overlooked cliffs to the east, near the shore, is a whole mess of snapjaws. I need fresh, whole gizzards for them for my blast brew.
Safe travels. Watch your back.
99 bottles of booze on the beach. Now, I know we got a little battle agent and all that, but down at the overlooked cliffs there's some nice looking bottles strewn all over the place. I don't want good drink to fall into the hands of the Horde. If you're down that way, collect the bottles and bring them back here. I'll pay in full for it as if you bottled them yourself.
See you soon.
A fishing rod with plus 10 fishing. Okay. I need to skill up my fishing. What's my fishing at? I don't want outland fishing. I want to know what my classic fishing is at. $62. Holy cow, some of that stuff. $5,000. Let's go get some Raven Tusk, but I am going to need to skill up my fishing a little bit. I just hope everything's well, Butterfly.
I'm out of range. Far away.
There's Gandranda.
Congratulations.
There was Gandranda.
Congratulations.
Green. Now, there used to be a path down to the beach, but I don't know where that path is. That's not the path down to the beach. There's got to be a safe path down to the beach. Right. Yes, there is. It's this way. You can see it on the map. Crystalline Tear of Loyalty. It's just an item that sells for a lot. That's a shame. And here's the path down to the beach. I had to deal with a bit today to get things to settle, but it seems to be okay. This used to be a horde town, probably still is. They don't seem to take horde towns away. Yep, that's a horde town. The quest to come here to get this alcohol used to come from Booty Bay. They've just moved the quest giver to a lot closer. I used to come here a lot on the original Bremic because I would farm the leather here. It was a nice way of making money. So the question is, can I actually skill up fishing here? So I recorded a few puzzles, and today I have a series coming next week. And that series will be series coming next week, and I finished recording that series. And then starting straight after that, I've got a pack coming out, and Maggie and I did some work on that tonight. That's Gamarita. Uh-oh. P-Sum, nice little puzzle. Not getting the points I need. Because I like that there's a fishing rod as a reward. But I can't use it yet. I'm not skilled enough. I should have done more fishing at fishing pools when there were fishing pools for me to fish at. But I do like this new fishing system. I'm tempted to turn my heater on. It is freezing here still.
I need to get closer. I need a target.
It's good that you're busy, Keith.
I don't have a target. Congratulations.
Firefin Snapper School. Yeah, I do like this new fishing. Fishing being one of my favorite activities in the game, and they've made it better. Oh, I need more snapshot gizzard. So I was about to leave, and it's like, I'm not done. Now I'm done. Hello everyone who just jumped in. I hope you have had a good day. Grimmungus. Wool cloth. So this vendor that can sell a couple of items I need is actually in the place where I'm heading back to, so that's pretty good. He doesn't always have them because they're greens and that's normally the way it works. Limited quantity may not always be present on the vendor. Can actually be quite profitable. I mean, it always used to be. I used to make a good amount of money fishing. Because most people didn't want to do it, but they needed the fish for raid materials and stuff. I've gotten, what, about 20 points and 20 to go? Fishing when there's schools. This is the way to do it. Noted. I had forgotten. So it's Brennick Iron Belly. So it's this guy, and I should have checked him earlier.
Talk to me.
He does not have the stuff I want.
Off with you.
Hello. See you soon.
Not bad for a city-dwelling human. Good show, eh?
Keep your feet
Now
on the
that's what
ground.
I like to hear. Good on you.
Safe travels. See you soon.
Years ago, there used to be a horde base deep within Skulk Rock. It's been abandoned since then, but it's still prime territory, worth taking for our allies. Problem is, it's full of dwarf-eating slimes and oozes. Those things are slightly less disgusting than trolls, but they still give us a hassle. With our boys tied fighting up at the Raven Tusk, I need you to go to Skulk Rock and clear the place out for me.
Safe travels.
I had a cousin in the Second War. He used to tell me about all about when they led the raid on Skulk Rock. Swept in there and drove the trolls out like rats from a nest. They chased right after them all the way to Alterac. The slimes moved in right after that, and there's still cratefuls of old horde goods sitting in there. I say we don't let the trolls get it back. Bring me back a few crates from Skulk Rock to the northwest.
Keep your feet on the ground.
How are ya? Watch your back.
Got those gizzards.
Safe travels.
Nice and fresh. I'll get those going while you fetch me some more goods then.
See you soon. Off with you.
So this goes into my gear. And I will equip it when I can.
What can I do for ya? See you soon.
That 12 should do the trick, eh?
Off with you.
The stuff wouldn't want any trolls or goblins getting pleasure out of these now, would we? Maybe I can work a bit of this into my next brew.
Safe travels.
Not many dwarves know about this, but to get a real kick out of my brew, I had a wee bit of the oozes around here. Aye, the giant green dwarf-eating oozes. Those ones. This brew's going to have a huge kick to it, though, so we need a huge slime. There's one lurking down in Skulk Rock that was mother of them all. Absolutely huge. The dire glob, we call it. If you got what it takes, head down there and take a chunk out of the dire glob for me. Oh, that thing looks amazing.
Watch your back. Interest you in a pint?
No, you can interest me in the stuff that you don't happen to have in stock right now. There's boomkin here. Kin that make you go boom. Kin that make you go boom, boom, boom. Paladin is a boomkin. Has been for a very long time. Big and fluffy and covered in feathers. And Felinae apparently just got that item, which I assume is really good because it is like gold, and gold is normally like phenomenally. Fiber socket, I don't know what a fiber socket is. I believe this is the item that everyone is going for. Well, the equivalent of this. I can see oozes, green, green oozes. Okay, looks like I've got a fish from the other side. Great, it's butterfly. So the fishing rod I'm using is just +5 fishing skill. When I get to 100, I'll be able to equip the one that I just got, which is worth gives me 10 fishing skill. Lots of fishing schools. Hey, hello. I kind of like how the game is offering me this fishing rod, which is giving me a motivation to get my fishing to at least 100. And I like that the fishing schools are working even though my fishing isn't very good. So fishing in fishing schools is a good way to skill up. But yeah, you're going to get to see just how terrible I am at this game when I do actually start playing my main and go into content I don't know. But I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how this works. I don't know what's valuable. I don't know how anything things. I don't know where anything is. It's going to be really weird. Both, Keith, both. So on Bremic, I have the legendary fishing pole, which has, which came out, I think it was in Legion, and has an artifact path where you can skill it up and it gets extra powers and all sorts of stuff. And I assume those powers work everywhere. I don't even know how the legendary fishing pole still interacts with the game. So the boss, Lethon, only spawns during the WoW anniversary. So this is a location, where's the portal? It's over there. This is a location where you fought the Dragons of the Emerald Dream. But apparently the boss only spawned during the WoW anniversary event, which is okay. But yes, we used to come here, and this was another place where we'd come and farm the world bosses. There's something up around that tower, I thought. Could be wrong. But yes, this is one of the elvish places in Eastern Kingdoms. At least...
Out of range.
The supply crates used to be a lot bigger. Well, there's the Diaglob. But there used to be these big crates with horde symbols on them.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Do 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 do. Times being what they are, slimy and getting slimier all the time. Yeah, that's not how that song goes. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like ooze on your epic blade.
You got my attention. Watch your back.
How are you? See you soon.
Good to see you back, and not missing any limbs either.
Keep your feet
You
on
got the
ground.
crates?
Safe
0
travels.
stones, 0 crates. Looks like it's still good inside. Huh. Is that banana bread? Still fresh? Here, lass, take your share of the goods.
Keep your feet on the ground.
The Raven Tusk isn't the only tribe of fell trolls we're here to take care of. The Vile Branch have corrupted this land for years from their stronghold of Jinta Allure. We're done sitting by an airy peak twiddling our thumbs. If you haven't noticed, Doran Steelwing leads the charge against the Vile Branch from the camp the boys took just to the south. Speak with him and join the fight.
Safe travels.
Congratulations.
Jinta Allure is insane in
Great to
Classic.
meet you.
Hey, do you have it?
Safe travels.
Look at it. That'll put some oomph into the mix. Love the look of that mallet.
Off with you.
Looks great.
Here there.
Well, he's not had what I want, so that's going to cause me a little bit of problems.
Hey, good.
I'll go to the south. So, yeah, Jinta Allure down here is such a rough place to, in Classic. It's like, it's group content. It's just rough. But, wouldn't surprise me if this is just a bombing run. I see fish to fish. Hands are so cold. This is what I like to see. A point per cast. Shouldn't have said anything. I know this is behind my portrait, so you can't see it. But I got a point for the last 3 casts, and then I didn't get that one for that one. Or that one. Every day should be a school day. $96. Yeah, they don't come hang with me. $97. $98. $98.
What's on your mind?
Let's get this over with. I'd rather be back at home at Eddie Peak than staring down these ugly trolls.
Watch your back.
Well met, Alexplorer. We've got a lot of trolls to kill and only so many hands to do it with.
See you soon.
The Vile Branch are a different tribe from the Raven Tusk, but the difference is academic. Far as we're concerned, the only good troll is a dead troll. But make no mistake, the Vile Branch are just as nasty even without the Horde's chain around their neck. They'll poison this whole land unless we take this stand and get rid of them. You can start with their witch doctors and headhunters on the lower tier. Let me know when you've killed a fair share of them.
Off with you. Safe travels.
Umboda Three Heads is one of the biggest trolls you'll see around. He's a savage butcher, taking heads for his own collection. Dwarf and troll alike. It's time he got what he deserved. Look for the big brute on the lower terraces, and you take his own head right back here.
Watch your back. You got my attention.
Spirits of this land won't tolerate this dark magic and vicious sacrifice any longer. The Vile Branch have got to go.
Watch your back.
The Vile Branch have hung their tiki masks all across the walls of Jinta Law. We won't tolerate their fell hexes and dark magic. It's time to send a message and tear down their defences all at once. Take this torch, Paladin, set fire to their tiki masks and watch them burn. They'll know the wild hammer want them gone when they see their dark idols consumed.
Off with you. Hey, good.
There's something I've noticed up there. Jinta Law's full of spiders, small ones about as big as your hand. Not an unusual sight for the hinterlands, but something's amiss. To be honest, I don't trust the trolls to keep pets. They're up to something. I need you to bring me some of those spiders. Keep them alive if you can, and we'll see what the spirits tell me.
Off with you.
Yes, I'm aware Fel has echo difficulty mode. Not a problem I have. And people could just fly up and do that, but I'm going to take the road. I'll take the low road. That is a horde camp. Okay, let's not deal with that. Burning the tiki mask, burning the tiki mask, burning, burning, burning the tiki mask, burning the tiki mask, burning the tiki mask. This is really boring to listen to.
It's too far away.
Now, if I go up... No, this is an okay level, because I do need to kill headhunters and stuff.
I need to get closer.
One thing about WoW characters, they never really skip leg day.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I got one of them, but his 3 heads. They stealthily came along and rebuilt the tiki mask.
Congratulations.
Interest ya in a pint? Watch your back.
The elements dance and fire consumes. Let the flames show them the cost of their wickedness.
Be good.
Let's see what you got.
Off with you.
By Curdin's beard, these don't look like any spiders I've seen before. Dark magic's at work here.
Watch your
The
back.
Vile Branch trolls here were always worshippers of the foul god Hakar, the Lord of Blood. He was sick and twisted entity that nearly broke through to our world, but he was defeated long ago. I was there. The Vile Branch are still stirring their dark cauldrons, ones they filled with blood years before. They're either holding on to hope for a long dead spirit, or they're up to something new and just as sinister. Get me those vessels, Alexplorer. We need to examine them with the spiders and see just what's going on here. So the day Zul'Gurub was released, I was in a raid that killed it, like in the first few, that wiped out the entire raid in like the first 3 hours or something. That was back when the blood plague was a thing. I don't think our raid actually spread the blood plague, but we were definitely caught up in it.
You got my attention. See you soon.
Hey, we'll have these trolls cleared out yet.
Safe travels. Off with
Let's see it.
you. See you soon.
It's one out of Glee mug. Maybe he was taking other heads, trying to find a prettier one.
You're back.
I got a plan to pit troll against troll. The Vile Branch have big old dire troll locked up in a pit with some flimsy looking chains. I've seen those things fight, and there's no way those will hold if the big brute gets swinging mad. I want you to find the dire troll and fight him, Alexplorer. Don't kill him. Just smack him around till he's seeing red. Then let him break free and get out of his way. It'll be a big pain for the Vile Branch.
Off with you.
Don't kill him,
See you
right.
soon.
We're making good progress. Keep pressing on and don't falter. The Vile Branch berserkers fight like savage animals. Whipped into a blood frenzy, their shadowcasters summon foul spirits from beyond this world. This is why we're getting rid of those depraved creatures, Alexplorer. Never forget that. Head to the middle tier and kill the berserkers and shadowcasters.
Safe travels.
I can do that. But first, An ironic stop. Ironically, it won't be an ironic stop. Again, this is where most would just fly up to the middle tier. Skipping the lower tier entirely. The Jinta lore quests in Classics. Oh man, they're so rough. First of all these mobs are elite. And they have patrols with lots of ads and stuff, so things get real messy. Then, yeah, it's just a rough place.
I need a target.
That looks like a vessel of tainted blood.
It's too far away. Congratulations. Congratulations. I need to get closer.
Ring of the Underwood is almost certainly not going to be... That is not good. That is... why would that be worth 10 grand? That is not worth 10 grand. That is absolute junk. Don't kill him, you say. At least I kept my shirt on.
Congratulations.
And away he goes. See, down is easier. I mean, up is just as easy if you're prepared to fly. Wow, I actually took some damage there.
What can I do for you? Watch your back.
Ain't that a hoot? Wish I could have seen it myself.
See you soon.
Oh, Sharpbeak's
Watch your
available.
back.
Won't be long till we're the only dwarves left breathing on these walls.
Off with you.
Only the strongest and vilest vile branch are left now. The Soul Eaters and the Blood Drinkers, foul worshippers of the evil god Hakar. Don't forget, you're not just fighting trolls here, Alexplorer. You're fighting dark and evil forces that'll churn this land to ash if we let them live. Show no mercy.
Safe travels. What's on your mind? Off with you.
Be careful near those cauldrons, Paladin. The vile branch won't give 'em up easily.
Watch your
This
back.
isn't just blood. It's venom. Spider's venom. Hope I'm wrong about my hunches here, Alexplorer.
Be good.
You have to go to the summit now, Alexplorer. Our warriors won't go past the final gates. They'll say it's as still as a tomb. Not a sound, not a breath, not a hint of motion. They think it's a trap, but based on what you've brought me, I'm worried it's something even more sinister. Go to the altar, investigate what happened, and bring back me any sort of mystical object or dark idol you find. Do you hear me?
Watch your back. Great to meet you. Watch your back.
I have kind of added it to that puzzle to my queue, Keith, but I've got a fair bit of stuff happening, so. This is where you used to have to save Sharpbeak from, so this is very, very different, and I like it. Saving Sharpbeak, what a hard quest that was. Still have traumatic memories, and I haven't done the quest in 15 years. Spider idols. Why are they carrying spider idols? And why are they all dead? And why do they all have pocket lint?
Congratulations.
like featuring older puzzles. No, I've come too low.
Congratulations.
You got my attention. Off with you.
We've cleared straight through them. Gentle law is as good as wiped out.
See you soon. Talk to me.
What did you find?
Off with you.
Dead? All of them? Around the altar? And you found these spider idols on them? It's Shadra, the spider lore. They're trying to tap her power.
Very good. Off with you.
Shadra, the spider lore, the venom queen, a spirit of darkness and death. If there's been a sacrifice and they're trying to bring forth her as a last-ditch last-ditch effort. If the Bile branch are performing rituals, I'm not going to let them finish. Check the cave behind the altar at the top of Jinta Allure. Deep within it, one of Shadra's keepers might still be lurking. Kill her and take whatever she carries back here so we can know what's going on.
Watch your back. Very good.
If the sacrifice has already been made, Shadra's presence is going to start creeping into this realm. That cave's probably full of her spawn by now. Don't let them escape, Alexplorer. Slay any of those vile spiders you find.
Watch your back. What's on your mind?
Hey everyone who's watching. I hope you're having a good evening. While I am on, I know this is a very short Griffin ride and I'm about to land, but I will be back in a couple of minutes. Everyone left. When I went to get my drink, there were like 19 people watching. Now there's only 10. Picky, picky, picky. That's no way to pick your friends. Everyone's watching on Twitch anyway because they want to get the Twitch drops. Can't say I blame them. See, I would have responded to that in a very inappropriate way, Butterfly, but I would be making assumptions and yeah. Let's not be terrible, Brimstone. Let's not be terrible. Spawn of Shadra. There's another spawn of Shadra. So the game apparently has an arachnophobia mode. Now, I am arachnophobic, but I don't feel the need to use it. But I find it kind of a cool feature. Did I do Arathi Highlands? I must have done Arathi Highlands. There are quests I don't remember doing. But I must have. I don't remember going into the Kobold Cave, which is the first time I remember encountering a cave of this design. So in the original, they were all elite, and the Keeper, who was named something different, was walking around here with a lot of bonus mobs. So it was like, you would need a tank and a couple of DPS and some crowd control, or a tank and some healers. It's like, this is rough. But yes it is.
I'm out of range.
Weird. Thick spider silk is not worth much, but spider silk is worth an absolute mint. So the lower level spider silk is just really hard to get, apparently. Oh, pardon me. That was a sneeze. I'm aware it was a sneeze because I did it. That was unexpected. This game has a lot of accessibility features. A lot. The original game didn't, but there are so many accessibility features in this. They've got multiple colorblind modes. They've got ways that you can change the font size or the font coloring of absolutely everything. I don't think I've ever encountered a game that has better accessibility features than this one.
I have a target.
No, I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just trying to let you know that they've actually done a really good job with this game. I haven't really paid much attention to them, but I don't know where they used to be. like this is all changed. But there used to be, like, there's different subtitles that you can do. So you can put on different colorblind filters based on your colorblind mode. So if you've got different types of colorblindness, you can change the level of colorblindness you have to kick it in. You can enable your UI colorblind mode and change the color levels of things. That everything has, this is interface accessibility. So you can change the text scale. You can change all sorts of stuff. You can put on a motion filter. Change different camera options. Motion sickness levels on mounts. Arachnophobia mode. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Yeah. They've done a lot of work on the accessibility of this game.
How are you? Off with you.
Be sure you search her body. I don't want any traps laid by the vile branch to be hidden by their deaths.
Watch your back.
A tablet. If I can read this, this is a ritual to summon Shadara herself into this world, and a list of the idols needed. You've done a good job slaying the Keeper and getting a hold of this Alexplorer.
Off with you.
Good riddance. May those horrid things never walk these lands again.
Be good.
Is that it? There's been no big... Oh, no, here we go.
May the light embrace you.
I may appear far from home to you, Paladin, but quite a few of my people were led here by Ambassador Orleth. We have settled with the High Elves of the Queldanel Lodge to the northwest, to train in the ways of the light and enjoy the peaceful beauty of this land. Such peace may be short-lived. We have seen the Horde moving further west from here. Could you travel to the Queldanel and give warning to Anchorite Traska? Her cabin is just north of the main lodge.
Dionys
Congratulations.
Akar.
I can do that. This is something I can do. People are trickling back into the game or to the stream. So one thing to be aware of if you're a WoW viewer, there is Twitch stream rewards at the moment that if you watch, I think it's 4 or 6 hours of Twitch streamers who have synced up their accounts, then you will get a pet in game. I don't stream on Twitch, so I can't offer you that reward.
Watch your back.
This is a problem. How do I click on the bobber if I'm drinking? Yeah, they've spent a lot of time getting World of Warcraft right over the last 20 plus years. So things that people have had issues with, they've tried to go, what can we do to fix this? So the user interface is a lot more streamlined and doesn't require as much effort. The player base has gotten older because a lot of people who started playing WoW 20 years ago were playing when they were in their 30s and 40s, and now they're in their 50s and 60s. So they're adding... This may sound weird. They're adding a single button mode so you can chain up your abilities and effectively play a large chunk of the game with almost a single button. So instead of this reactive combat needing to be 100% accurate over 20 buttons, you can sort of queue up your abilities and set up your ability cycles and play with a single button. And everyone's going, well, this is just dumbing down the game. And it's like, well, you'll be better if you don't do that. But you're not required to do that, because if you've got players who, honestly, I know people who started playing when they were in their 50s, they'd be in their 70s now. If you want those people to be able to still play the game, you probably need to help them. And it's like my father used to play WoW. He stopped playing WoW when he was no longer able to push the buttons. Now, this was over 10 years ago, but, you know, they don't want to be mythic raiders or anything. They're not wanting to clear mythic content. They're just wanting to be able to go, look, I can still play this game I've been playing for 20 years. I think it's fine. And oddly enough, a lot of the hardcore raiding guilds and everything, having apparently tried out some of it, I don't know how it all works, I haven't been staying on top of it all, have said, actually, this isn't going to be terrible. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm basically playing almost single button because I one-shot everything, so I push whichever ability is not on cooldown. But, when I play Bremic, I think I'm going to be going into an expansion at the expansion's entry level. Now, I'll probably start out leveling that pretty quickly. Although when it stops scaling, I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm probably going to start out leveling it all pretty quickly. And we'll just have to see how it goes. It'll eventually get to the point, I imagine, sort of before I finish the main, like, halfway through the main quest line, where I will be like this. I'll just be one-tapping everything. But, okay. But when I start, I'm going to be underpowered. Like, I am going to be absolutely getting hammered. I expect it to be quite tricky, particularly considering I haven't played the class in 8 years. Now, it's going to be a controversial thing. I know it is. Oh, I'm at 100. Why am I still doing this? No.
I need a target.
What I wanted to do was open my fishing journal and equip that. Because I can now. That's what I was aiming for.
Greetings, friend.
Yoro sends warning of the Horde. The High Vale have feared an... Yoro sends warning of the Horde. The High Vale have feared an attack for some time now. In fact, we have been... By the light! They are here!
Favor the road traveled by few.
The undead are here. The Forsaken. They have been moving closer and closer, but to launch an all-out attack on us? Those horrid abominations. The young Draenei I was charged with have trained with the High Vale elves in combat. They are not defenseless, but they need help. Please, Alexplorer, assist them. Drive back the Forsaken.
Seek the path of the light.
The High Vale have kept detailed records here for years. Deaths, births, seasons, but also vital scouting information and methods of contact with the rest of the Alliance. The documents will be scattered in the chaos. If they fall into the hands of the Forsaken, more lives could be at risk. Please, you must retrieve the documents before they are taken by the Horde. And I have got the accent completely wrong, but whatever.
too far away.
Why are you upset, Mr. Hardy? I'm just shielding you.
Congratulations.
Please kill 16 Forsaken.
Congratulations.
Not 416 Saken, 16 Forsaken. Because 16 is a multiple of 4.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Such aberrations in the face of the light. You are brave to face them, Alexplorer.
Safe journey.
Are they safe?
May your days
Thank
be
the
long.
light. We will not let the Forsaken have anything that can be turned against us, no matter how small.
Dionysaka.
There is a quest at Queldanal Lodge. I'm getting rep with Exodar. Exodar being the rep of the Draenei. Hello, Gilda Cloudcaller.
Welcome.
The Eye of Shadra. Griffin Master Telenax has sent me here to deal with Shadra, the Venom Queen. The conquest of Jinta Allure isn't enough. The trolls could regroup and summon this creature later, when we're not expecting it. We'll gather the artifacts first, pull Shadra into this world on our own terms, and put our hammers to that foul creature. I need you to help find the artifacts, and put a hurt on the rest of the trolls while you're at it. We first need the Eye of Shadra, guarded at Agol Ratha to the north.
Watch your back.
Can't make an omelette without. The Vilebranch brood guards to the northeast tend the eggs of Shadra's brood. Even if we kill the Vilebranch, those eggs will still sit there, waiting to hatch and release those horrible creatures further into the wilds. We need to take care of this properly. Tear any eggs you see out of the egg sacs and bring them to me. Don't try to destroy them on your own. You might let the little ones out. When you get them back here, I'll see that they are properly disposed of.
Off with ya.
Nom 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 nom. Crunchy little spiders. Fry them, boil them, put them in a stew. Need to get the Eye of Shadra. A bit like the Eye of Vecna. Or the Hand of Vecna. Or the Head of Vecna. There's a joke for the old school D&D players.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All the oozes that used to be here have gone away. The trolls have moved in. I'm trying to remember what puzzle comes out tonight. Oh, right. Yes. It won't be a popular one.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Was the tablet right? Did you find the eye?
Keep your feet
Well
on
done,
the ground.
Alexplorer. We'll be knocking on this bug's door in no time.
Be good.
We'll need the Fang of Shadra next. It's kept in the creeping ruins to the east, guarded by Shadra's own spawn. Hideous spiders the size of a dwarf, and twice as strong. Their venom is strong, Alexplorer. Don't get careless.
Off with you. Keep your feet
Do you
on
have
the
the
ground.
eggs? I'll see these are burnt to ash right away and scattered to the winds for good measure.
Be good.
The creeping ruin to the east is crawling with fully grown Shadra spawn spiders. They're large enough to drag off an entire dwarf in the night, and you'll see evidence enough of that when you get there. Bodies are cocooned all through the ruins. They don't keep them alive for long, Alexplorer, but they feed off the bodies for days. It's too late to save the victims, but we can't let those spiders grow fat and thrive. Make sure you get rid of those cocoons.
Off with you.
Now, not an upgrade, but now I'm curious. If I go into accessibility and turn on arachnophobia mode and look at the quest text, it still says spiders. But they probably don't look like spiders when I get there. It's not a psycho killer, no. It is, the puzzle is called It's Better to Light a Candle Than Curse the Darkness. It is a dynamic fog quattro quadri. So the dynamic fog will make people happy, but the quattro quadri puzzles have always been unpopular. And you can see now, here are the Shadra spawns, and in arachnophobia mode, they're still called venom spitters, but they're not spiders anymore. So that's what happens if you turn on arachnophobia mode. But while I am arachnophobic, I don't feel the need for arachnophobia mode. Got a night sky sash. It's possible it was one of those, Keith. I
Congratulations.
didn't even check. It was submitted. I did it.
Congratulations.
It was a puzzle that was sent in that wasn't a full deck and missing a few cards puzzle. So I wish, one thing I wish, and I wonder if this is going to be something that I can get preserved, is it always turns the ground clutter back up. Because I think it actually looks better with the ground clutter at a slightly lower level. Like, it looks a bit more realistic. It's not that my graphics card can't handle it. I just think it looks just too oversaturated.
Hi. Watch your back.
Have you got the fang?
Keep your feet
There
on the
it
ground.
is. Only one left, lass.
Be good.
The final piece is all we need to burn Shadra out for good. The shell of Shadra is held by the Spider God's last living high priestess, Quaga the Keeper. She stands atop the altar of Zul, guarded by other fanatical zealots. You've got to climb that altar to the top and take her out. She'll have the shell in her possession. Bring it back
Off with
here.
ya. Watch your back.
A grim task for sure, Alexplorer, but it'll keep the spiders left alive from recovering. I thank
Off
you.
with ya.
While I'm cooking, I can have a bit of a drink. I need to go train somewhere, apparently. Well, these are staying yellow, these recipes. That's kind of bonkers. Just went green. So this zone is definitely done in a different order. The Altar of Zul would be one of the first things you did in Classic, but they've like revamped the zone with different stories and everything, and I think that's great. You used to have to come to this lake and get a gem out of the bottom of it for someone in Tanaris. Like, you'd be back and forthing between Hinterlands and Tanaris quite a lot. So you go to Tanaris, get a quest, come back to Hinterlands, do something, go back to Tanaris, they'd send you back to Hinterlands, and it's like, really? These two zones are a long way away from each other. You may remember me doing a lot of killing things here, and I ended up giving up on harm because I couldn't get the kills I needed.
Congratulations.
I was trying to kill, I think it was these soothsayers, and I needed like 15 of them, and I just couldn't get enough kills. Stupid troll. I'm going to get sent into that area, I'm sure. There's no way they're not going to send me into Shadra Allure. Yes, yes, yes.
What?
But I can't kill her because even though she drops several items that I would like to get the appearance for, because I think they only come from her. She's only killable as Horde. If you're ever wanting to collect every appearance and everything, you do need characters of multiple classes, multiple types, multiple factions.
What's on your mind? Be good.
This is it, lass. We're ready.
Watch your back.
Our best fighters are ready. We've got the idol assembled. It's time, Alexplorer. Here's what we're going to do. You travel southwest to Shadra Allure ahead of us with the idol. You'll need to use the idol at each of the 3 temples, fighting through the trolls guarding them. When you do that, Shadra will emerge into our world, and we'll be right there waiting for her with the fury in our hearts. Talk to my boys on the scene as soon as you've performed the ritual.
Keep your feet on the ground.
These feathers on the ground used to be for a quest that you would pick up in Darnassus. I like that they've left the feathers behind, even though I don't think that quest exists anymore.
How are you? Safe travels.
Came in here to collect an item on Classic, and I ran into a mage, or on Turtle, and I ran into a mage, and who was like, we were wiping this out, but there was no time taken to do anything. It was like, did everything, disappeared, no chatter, no doing things in a controlled way. It was like, wow, this is not the way I enjoy playing. But I got it done quickly, so I was like, it's fine. And there's...
I don't have a target.
In vanilla, there was a quest NPC here that would send you into Sunken Temple. So some of this... this is why I said if you wanted to improve Classic, what you could do is rather than have to come to the hinterlands to pick up the quest and it's sitting in your very limited quest log, you come here, talk to the person, and then it puts the quest onto the meeting stone for the dungeon so that you do need to come and activate the quest, but you don't need to carry the quest with you the whole time. Although I honestly think just doing it similar to this, where the quest log is much better designed, would also be a nice assistance. Here we go. We're about to summon Shadra. Maybe.
Congratulations.
Here we go down the temple steps, the temple steps, the temple steps. Here we go down the temple steps. We're gonna summon the evil.
What's on your mind?
Telenax and the boys are right behind. Let's do this.
Be good.
No time to waste, Alexplorer. She's coming out of the water right now. Cliff and Master Telenax is coming right now with the boys. Let's show that bug what's for.
See you soon.
Congratulations. Fantastic.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Gotta ride back to Queldennel or to Airy Peak. My interest has peaked. What a tinny little vein. This music is still just good. There's a well.
Hello.
You've done a great thing for the Wild Hammer today, Alexplorer. I wish Falstad could have been here for that. On behalf of the whole clan, I'd like to repay you for keeping these lands free from that foul shadow. You've earned this reward.
Be good.
Which I am immediately going to vendor. And now it's time for me to fly to Stormwind.
Safe travel.
Or do I want to teleport? Let's just teleport to Stormwind. Completed the hinterlands, which is a good sign that people should like the stream. I'm not a YouTuber, am I? I need to go back to the keep. I don't even know where the trial of style thing happens. This is not introduced well. Oh, it's here.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
Where was that helmet I had that I liked? It was that one. And for a sword, I don't want that one. Definitely don't want that one. No, thank you.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Can I help you? Have a good one. See you around.
Accuser has a special batch of cookies. Ah, the sugar
For
thing.
the Alliance.
No, I don't care that much. Oh, there's points to be had? I don't know what I got them for. I'm not going to get that. See, it talks about the trial of style here, but not how you actually get involved in it. That's a lot of stuff.
Here to take a look around? We'll be seeing you soon.
May the seas be kind to you, friend.
So why talk about the trial of
What can I do for
style?
you? Light bless you.
Obviously you need to be max level or something. I'll tank the market.
Can I help you? Be careful.
The bag add-on I'm using is called Baginator. And it's really nice. I like the way it will put all these together, but you can also turn it off for the new storage options. So when I go to the bank, it doesn't show all of that. It's really good. Hey, Kitten Swarm, welcome back. It took a little bit of getting used to, but I do like it.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Ah, this is splendid. This will have to be cleaned, of course, but you really outdid yourself, Alexplorer. I will have someone prepare the tiara and place it within our collection post-haste. I am sure you will agree our gratitude is as grand as our collection.
Have a good one.
Sure? Burning steps is not what I am doing next, though. I do need to set my bags up better. Having done the hinterlands, the next stop, is Tanaris, which means, from what I can tell, flying to Menethil. One of my guildies mentioned, so one of the things Baginator does is allows you to look at the bank and everything of your other characters, even when you're not at the bank. So one of them mentioned that priests have been besties with Xel'lotath since before it was cool.
Light be with you. Be careful.
Apparently, the priests lose that weapon when they do a quest, is what it's being said. So apparently there was a quest that took that off priests, because in Legion, priests, everyone got an artifact weapon, and this was the Shadow Priest weapon. And because I didn't finish Legion and everything, this was what I had equipped when I stopped playing. Yeah, I like this. So you can set up your own categories and then say what items you want in those categories. Felinae uses Arc Inventory, which does the same, but it doesn't give you the same drag and drop. And I should remove a lot of this stuff that I'm not using, but I like that it picks up stuff that I don't know. And you can set all sorts of different auto sorting options and where it will auto open and all sorts of stuff. Item quality, text colors, which I don't like. Grey out junk items, which I don't like. Mark unusable items in red. Flash duplicate items, which is interesting. High BOE status on junk common. Apparently you can split things by BOE and everything as well. And there's different categories. Yeah, there's a lot to do here. A lot to figure out. But I've got the category groups and bag, but on bank I've got it set to single. And you can change the number of columns. So for example, I should change my bank to have more columns. Same with warband. Can I make the boat? Should be able to make the boat. Because it's just pulled in. I think this is the boat to Menethil.
What can I do for you?
Yep.
See you later.
Sorry, to Theramore. I like that they put crews on the boats. There's the captain.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Hello. Safe travels.
Hey there. Safe travels.
So Kulturis is where apparently I need to go for for look at all of this for the next expansion that I haven't done. I have unread mail, but it doesn't know where from. That's a bit weird.
Well met.
Fly me to Gadget Zen. I have been to Gadget Zen before. Yeah, so there's no hardcore characters on this server, but yeah, that was that hardcore character on Turtle that died to drowning in Stormwind in the 50s was like, what? Now, zones that didn't... So, Tanaris is here, but Oldham is a zone that did not exist in Original Classic, so I will come back and do this when I'm doing Cataclysm. Same with... not Anchorage, but... it's not Oldham. There's other zones. There's Feralis, Mulgore, Desolus, Thunderbluff. I mean, Mount Hyjal is another zone that was added in Cataclysm. And then over in Eastern Kingdoms, there was Twilight Highlands and there was Vashir. I love this zone, by the way. I think this is one of the best zones ever designed. People hated it. I thought it was great. So yeah, those 4 zones I think are the main ones that were added in Cataclysm, but then there were other areas as well, and I cannot remember how you access them. So it's going to be very interesting. So this is where Steamweedle Port used to be. Yeah, you can see the remains of the buildings and people living on the... Yeah. Things are a little different in Tanaris now. The Cataclysm did a lot of damage. And in the distance over there is Oldham. Now, Oldham is a zone I absolutely adore, but I won't get to it for months. Because I'm going to try and do these in order. Oldham may be one of my favourite zones of all time.
Reporting for duty.
Hello there, fellow member of the Alliance. As an official representative of Gadgetsam, I'm here to make sure we poor scattered gnomes can peacefully coexist with the Steamweedle goblins here in Gadgetsam. We may even be open to tolerating the presence of their new horde goblin friends. I'm sure we can all come to an agreeable decision with your help.
See you next time.
If we want to convince Mr. Nonnenfogger to let us move more gnomes here, we've got to show him just how nice we are. You know, just the thing. Gadgetsam's under blockade by pirates, but plenty of the goods that get blown off the ship survive intact. They just wash away. Most of them wash up in the shallows just south of town. If you could go collect those supplies for them, it'll help us make friends, and it'll keep that mean goblin girl over there from taking them and selling them.
Count on me. Good luck out there.
There's a big problem here. It's great that the ocean came in so far because now ships can get to Gadgetsam. But now there's a bunch of nasty old sea giants encroaching on the town. I'm sure Mr. Nonnenfogger would appreciate us taking care of them for him. Don't worry, I won't ask you to do it just out of the goodness of your heart. Take care of them, and I'll give you a reward. There's a member of the Thorium Brotherhood here who won't talk to me. They've removed the auction... Oh no, the auction house might still be here. Or the bank. Was it the bank or the auction house down here? It was the auction house. Here's the bank.
is money, friend.
Here's my character bank. Here's my general stuff. When I get to mining 300, I can learn that. And here's the gear I put aside, and all of this stuff is empty. And here's my warband bank.
Hey, how you doing?
500,000 gold to buy that is not something I need right now.
Be good. Do I have a deal for you?
We may have been suffering a drought here, but there's no shortage of meat. Care to browse my goods? Ever heard of a clamlet? Of course you haven't. It's my latest and greatest culinary masterpiece. Oh, Alexplorer, just thinking about a clamlet makes my mouth water. Unfortunately, I'm all out of supplies to make any. How about I make you a deal? You gather the supplies I need to make a clamlet, and I'll teach you the finer points of exotic cuisine, and I'll even throw in a couple of clamlets to boot. Deal? Here's what I need. 10 giant eggs. You'll find those on the rocks. Wandering Tanaris or any other species of giant bird. 10 pieces of zesty clam meat. You'll find those in clams, naturally. And 20 pieces of fine aged cheddar. Get thee to a cheesery.
Have a good one.
Which means stormwind.
Yo!
I make my money around here selling Alamo parts. I've been perfecting a foolproof method of maximizing profit. The butcher bot. These little guys are programmed to harvest every scrap of usable material from the wildlife around here on a case-by-case basis. He does all the work, and best of all, I know how to get the goods back out of him. If you're interested in making some coin, take one of these guys for a spin. I need some glass hide basilisk parts. You'll find a bunch of them to the south.
Be good.
Hello, Fizzgrimble.
Hurry back!
How fare you? In unity?
I bet you're wondering what we're working on, huh? We're working to make our warband bank accessible from anywhere. Rivet's calling it a warband bank distance inhibitor until I can think of something more fun. But we need a little help to get it over the finish line. We're going to make sure we can access our shared stash from multiple locations. We're going to need portals, and we track some doozies down out here. If we get some scans of the local anomalies, it'd be a big help.
Fair skies and strong winds.
There's an awful lot of half-teleported things wandering around, not the desert, not too far from here. Really, any at all would be a surprising amount, but there's a bunch of them for some reason. They don't seem particularly nice, but I bet we could learn from their predicament to ensure the Warbank Bank distance inhibitor doesn't teleport our sweet loot into a tree. See if you can find anything that might help us figure out what went wrong. It's not like people randomly teleport around, right?
Until next time.
What's up?
The rules are simple. 2 men enter, 1... Wait, sometimes there's women. 2 people enter, 1... Wait, no, sometimes there's more than 2, and that means more than 2 come out. All right. One only rule is stay in the drone. There are no other rules. You're up against the biggest, baddest member of the Wastewinder Bandits first. This will either be a warm-up or a bloodbath. It's up to you which.
Keep it real.
Hey there. Farewell. Congratulations. Well met.
An impressive start. Be prepared for more.
Time is money, friend.
Splendidly done. But you'll be fighting more than mere humans. Your next opponent is a mean one. Watch out for his right hook and his left. And beware of his fists in general.
Glad I could help.
Congratulations. Hello.
Not bad. You've got a ways to go,
Be
however.
careful.
Talk to me.
I hope you're ready for the next one, Alexplorer. One mistake could mean instant, painful death. But that's what people pay to see, isn't it? Hope you're not afraid of bugs.
Keep it real.
Congratulations. Need help?
Rather impressive. Few can bear to see a Silithid Reaver face to face, let alone defeat
Have a
it.
good one.
That was it? That seems to be it. Okay.
You need something?
My hat? Yes, it's an unusual style. I know from far away few tailors here know how to make them. When I was young and hot-blooded, actually I could make one of those on my mane. I wore it as a standing challenge. Many came seeking to defeat me and win it for themselves, but no one ever did. But those days are long past. I'm an old man now. I drink, I fish, but I no longer duel. I will do Old Hills bread later. Why am I getting these? Ah, these mobs are actually my level. Nearly. Distressed breaches added in the war within. Still going to add it to my appearance collection.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range.
Congratulations. Target. Congratulations.
I obviously missed something important there, Keith.
I got the best deals anywhere! Glad I could help.
There is much to discover.
Now that's some sparkly data.
Farewell.
Any clues? Great job, Alexplorer. I'm not sure what that is, but I bet it'll help.
May we all
We're on a roll. We picked up an even more anomalous anomaly while you were out and tracked it down to just west of town. We've got a brand new transpositional signal recombobulatron already set up out there, but I didn't want to start without you. You've been a big help after all. All you have to do is dial it in and throw the switch. Easy as pie, which I'm told is very easy. Rivet says the odds of something cataclysmic happening are pretty good, so I know nothing bad can happen.
It is a world of wonders.
As we've already had one cataclysm, surely we can't have another. There's the recombobulatron. Right, that sort of bugs.
I can't accept that. Congratulations.
The skies call.
Nice job. Not what I was expecting, but I have to say, evil me was rocking that moustache.
Until next.
Now that we've got all the transpositional data we could ever hope for, all we need to do is set up a wormhole in a suitable banking establishment, and we'll be dropping gear into each other's pockets from the field in no time. Just so happens there's a bank right here in Gadgetzan. You can even attune your own portal at the same time, so you can access your own war bank from anywhere. It's going to be so convenient.
May we all find what we seek.
Possibly, though I'm really not the person to do that. And that's kind of why I did these streams and started from the very beginning, because it was sort of, I mean, doing the everything was kind of the introduction to WoW that I've got.
Congratulations.
It's... Let me try reversing the positron array. Hooray! No one exploded. We don't have to tell anyone about this, right? People are talking about other raid guilds and stuff, and my response is, all I know is the guild leader here likes me a little.
We are united in purpose.
Few hiccups, but nothing some good old-fashioned teamwork wasn't up to. Go us. Warband bank distance inhibitor. 4-hour cooldown. Summons portal directly to your warband bank.
In unity, find strength.
And I'm assuming that's a spell? Oh, it's an item. No, it's not an item either. No, it's a spell. Oh, mobile banking. Oh, that's Guild Bank. Ah, here it is. Warbank Bank Distance Inhibitor. Cool.
It's too far away.
I saw his boots. Great, butterfly.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Butcherbot is fun.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I have sold so much zesty clam meat, completely forgetting that I would need it. But then again, I wasn't sure that I would need it in this version of the game. So it is almost time to go to bed. Ember Wing.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
There's all the giant eggs I need.
Congratulations.
We need Archive on the Stone Watcher for an achievement, apparently. So let's go see if he's up. I don't even know if he can spawn, or if he's part of a holiday event. This can't be right. Yeah, WoW anniversary. Yeah, he can't spawn. It's a shame that it shows... Yeah, I don't know. So I think I want to go to the auction house. I want to buy some zesty clam meat. What about the fine aged cheddar? I need 20, they're 99 silver each. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this a different way. $20 fine-aged cheddar, you say?
Congratulations.
Open for business. See you around.
That cost me 1 gold instead of 20 gold.
Well met. Be careful.
And then I log on Alexplorer Paladin.
Congratulations.
It says it's ready for turn-in. It's going to take it out of my...
I got what you need.
It's saying 0. It sees I've got it in the bank.
What's up? Keep it real.
So it knew that I had them. That cost me 1 gold instead of 20 gold.
Hey, how you doing?
My cravings are going to be the end of me. Hurry, Alexplorer, before I dip into my own supply. Oh, you're in for a special treat, Alexplorer. Watch and learn.
Be good.
And I learned how to create a new item, Clamlet Surprise. Clamlet Magnifique, which is just made with zesty clam meat. So I can cook with that, and that'll be great. Because zesty clam meat is cheap as heck. Awesome.
Ready for action.
You have a whole bunch of boxes? Let's see.
You can count on
Oh,
me.
most of this looks just fine. How lucky. The Steamweedle goblins will be so happy to see their cargo back safe and sound. Here's a reward for your good deeds, of course. Got lots of other stuff to do, though. Busy!
I'll be waiting.
Oh, it's going to be so much nicer around here now that they're gone. At least until more show up. But thank you.
See you next time.
When the water came in, Steamweedle Port to the east was flooded, and a lot of poor goblins are still stuck there. Now those mean pirates are shooting at any boat that leaves the docks here. But they won't expect us to fly. There's a hot air balloon by the docks. We can use that. Fly over to rescue the goblins and take care of the pirates too. Mr. Nonenfogger will be so pleased. Go to the docks and hop in the balloon, and I'll be right behind you, okay? I've got to get some rockets.
Good luck out there.
But I won't be doing that tonight.
Yo!
Nice going, kid. Didn't lose any fingers? Good. We can get some more work for you then.
Have a good one.
Now that I know you're not squeamish, I've got another job for you. Have you seen the red-feathered birds swarming around the bones out there? Those are fire rocks. They'll lift you right up, light you up good if you're not careful. They're also pretty darn valuable thanks to their unique anatomy. Most of the hunters loafing around here aren't up to the task of killing fire-spitting buzzards for money. Think you can handle it?
Keep it real.
Think I've got a fair chance?
Time is money, friend. Hurry back.
Okay. And with that, I am going to call it an evening. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've had fun. This has been a really nice session. 3 hours almost to the dot. Nice, good fun. Did Hinterlands, which was a lot of fun and sort of kicked off Tanaris. So yeah, it's taking about 3 hours per zone, but I do have a lot more zones to do. And some of the zones I think are going to take a little bit longer. And particularly as I'm going to be heading into... why is this character so much smaller than this one? It's like, are they sorted by size by level or something? Although Bitterman is taller. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I should bring Alexplorer. Can I swap them around? Yeah, I can bring Alexplorer to the front a little. Although it puts it at the bottom, which is a bit weird. It's very strange. But it brings her to the front. Very, very weird. But I am really... I've still got a lot more work to do. I need to figure out how all the abilities and everything work. But I am kind of looking to taking Bremic into battle for Azeroth. And we'll see how all that goes. I've spent a fair bit of money on Bremic doing some storage updates and everything. We'll see how that goes. Tailoring, jewel crafting, mining herbalism. You can see I like mining herbalism. Yeah, and demonology warlock. Never used it. I don't think I ever killed anything. I got him to level 5. I don't even remember how. I think that's because early on you needed to be level 5 in order to protect the name of the character or something. I don't remember. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it too. And as always, good luck finding the quests that make you happy. Bye everyone.